it play and call it work.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's Sit and Talk. I'm Mike, and this is Steve, and we're going to talk about random things you guys ask about. So I'll let you start putting questions in now. If you want to, you put in your questions on the Sit and Talk, you can put in the command exclamation point ask, and I'll see a queue of questions, and we'll go back from...
You got to hit open first.
I know.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do that right now. I'll open it. And I'll go back and forth between those and our questions submitted by our Vault members ahead of time, which I don't think Cullen prepared for me.
Wow, that's my job?
Honestly, you prepare everything else, so.
I know. I forgot about that
one.
You
did 98% of all the work, so I have to do 2% now.
You guys put the labs in the
Yes,
table?
we're going to hide our labs because we're professionals.
Yep.
I know what a lab is. So, Mike, this is my buddy. He likes Warhammer. We'll talk Warhammer.
Yep. Warhammer.
He likes Warhammer. So next week will be Luca, Mr. the Dice. You want to put questions for him if you're a Vault member on the MiniWarGaming website. Not on YouTube when we post this later on. But on the MiniWarGaming video on our website, so miniwargaming.com, sit and talk. Put your questions for Luca, Mr. the Dice, or Luca. If you want to get your questions in early if you're a Vault member. And I actually forgot to check for announcements. Do we have anybody playing? We got a video tomorrow? Live show tomorrow, Colin?
Chris,
okay. So I assumed it was a regular thing, but I didn't know. So Chris is the new 1 p.m. Painting and stuff tomorrow. I'm going to go to open a question from Balfour first. Steve, are you going to play in any of Dave's upcoming narrative campaigns? So I have no idea. Nobody knows. Dave probably doesn't even know. It'll be whenever a campaign is available, like whenever we're ready to film one, who's available at the time. Have you been following any of that Facebook stuff, his announcements?
As much as I can, but not really.
He's talking about doing a Fallout themed campaign.
Oh, I did see that, and I was actually excited for that because that was something like I've always liked Fallout, and I like Warhammer.
Nice.
So to see two of your things kind of get mashed up is a lot of fun.
There's a Resident Evil one as well.
That's also near to my heart.
Resident Evil. This weekend I plan on playing Resident Evil 2.
Oh, like the PlayStation.
The remake that just came out.
Remake.
All right, so let's go over.
before that, I had two things. One, Mike, move over a bit so everyone can see your full beard in all of its glory. It's hidden behind the camera a little bit. No, you they just poke out a little bit.
Oh,
look at that beard.
Is it on?
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah,
It just keeps on going.
it's a big one. And the other one is if he sounds a little echoey, it's because his beard is too big.
There's no way to put the mic anywhere near me, so
It's he's
hopefully
a
I'm
hairy boy.
I'm moving around and I don't think it's too bad.
No, I can't really hear it. It's just again you're a little echoey, but beard problems.
Yeah.
All right, so Zergalurgadurg says, Hail Stefano, Lord of Mountains, Grand Prophet of the Yellow Wa, Elven babysitter of stupid barbarians. That's fair. Whose great size and majesty are equal only by the screaminess of his tummy. I come humbly before thee and beg that you answer mine questions 3. Bud, we will never be friends. Firstly, O noble lord of sightless fishy elves? Sightless fishy elves.
To be bestowed with power to bring forth a new falcon amidst the chaos and tomfoolery of the distant 2-score millennium, what would be your choice of warriors to sally forth? Funny enough, I didn't think I could actually read that without screwing it up.
What the heck is this guy?
Secondly, O tiny wielder of many daggers, were you to delve the depths of thine own imagination and bring forth a new implement of destruction to arm the warriors of his most holy emperor, pray tell, what would this new weapon be? Thrice, I asked. And done, O shroud keeper of the lion's shame.
Whoa! Excuse me? The lion. What's the shame? Oh, right, half his legion. Carry on. I forgot. I actually forgot.
What is thine opinion on the newfound efficacy of the Astartes' blessed bolt thrower, and what, pray tell, other adjustments would you design to be acceptable in their holy crusade?
Okay, so I don't know what your first question is. I don't understand what your first question is. I'm not gonna lie.
What was it?
First, O noble lord of the
new
sightless
faction.
fishy elves, so the Deepkin, were thou to be blessed with power to bring forth a new faction amidst the chaos and tomfoolery of the distant 2 millennium. Oh, two score.
New-
So wait, score, isn't it score 40? 2 scores. So that's 80. I think you got it wrong. It's only 1 score, right? Because the score is 40. Either way, I think you're
yeah.
asking bringing a new. Wait,
I've seen politicians
new-
ask clearer questions
I know.
than that.
I think he's asking for a new faction in 40k. I think we have too many. I don't want any more. So
Yeah, it's too muddy already.
yeah. Secondly, oh tiny wielder of many daggers. I'm thinking you're talking about Nibs there. Where do you dwell? Wait, where are you to dwell? Please, nobody else write questions like this. I can barely read English.
Score is 20 years.
Score
A
20.
new
Okay, so
implement of destruction to arm the warriors of his most holy emperor.
oh,
maybe
because he meant.
yeah, like a new thing, a new model, a new weapon, or
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not clear of the question, so I'm not going to answer the question.
yeah.
To be honest, that's how I feel. You tried hard though. I really do appreciate it, but
And,
you made me look stupid. So
and how efficient are the newest are these blessed bolt throwers?
I don't think I'm playing like my second game against them. You got a whole bunch of. I don't think it matters. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's enough. Okay.
So we're talking about the ballista, right?
No. We're talking about the beta bolter rules.
Well, okay.
Okay, so yes, the army needs it. Yes, the army deserves it. Yes, as far as I'm concerned, I don't play Space Marines anymore. I don't play Chaos anymore. I don't play my Orcs. I don't play my Raven Guard. Oh, Raven Guard will use them. But I think, as far as I'm concerned, these rules are part of the game now. You play Space Marines by all means. I don't think it's enough. It's not gonna make me bring Terminators. But I mean, hey, they're trying it out, and I don't know. Maybe this means they're working on fixing Space Marines and working on a new book. So
I've played Space Marines for years, and I'm hoping something comes out to just make them mid-tier.
well, they were good last
They
edition.
were good. Okay, last
All those 3
edition.
points.
But if you want, they were good if you want to play them a very certain way.
No, I spit all over you. Super competitively, they were fantastic last edition. Because you just put objective secured, free rhinos everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So in all seriousness, yes, I think the new rule's good. It's not broken or game breaking. It's good, and it should stick around. But I hope this just means we're seeing Space Marine updates or changes in the book in the future. Let's head over back to what I think is called Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Yeah,
chatbot.
I nailed the right thing. Oh, I forgot to do this. Next pick. Burping. We just came back from lunch. Brass Claw. Hey, at MiniWarGaming, I have a question. I've recently acquired a bunch of models that need the paint to be stripped. What do you guys use? Simple Green.
Works
Go
good.
to, what country are you from? Okay, well, here in Canada, and I think you might in the States as well, you definitely can, but I think it's called something else in the States. No, it's not. It's simple green. Simple green. Just throw it in a container.
Throw it in a container, pour Simple Green.
He says Canada.
Walk away.
It's Canada, perfect. Simple Green. The easiest place to find Simple Green is at Canadian Tire, actually.
Yeah, that's where I get mine.
Yeah, sometimes other stores have it, and all. It's go to Canadian Tire, buy your Simple Green,
Mm-hmm.
pour it in there. It'll strip off the paint.
Yeah.
If you're using like Army Painter's colored primers, it's gonna take a while to burn through that.
Yeah, primers don't like to come off.
I typically don't say this next part because people who are experienced with stripping can be able to do this. But if you're asking how to strip, I probably shouldn't tell you to do this. But there is a thing you can do where if you're trying to strip off certain miniatures in certain areas, you can wrap your finger with a cloth or use a Q-tip in acetone. You gotta be gentle because that acetone will soften and melt the plastic.
Yeah.
So you know what? Try Simple Green first and contact me again if you're having trouble with it. But Simple Green that stuff is the best. I'm gonna cook this.
He was asking also the all-purpose or heavy duty. You just use the all-purpose, right?
The all-purpose. The heavy duty, I think, is in the auto section, right?
Yeah, that might.
So
I've never.
it's-
I've only
the heavy-
used normal.
The heavy duty, I believe, I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure the heavy duty is a degreaser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
might contain solvents, which might eat away at the plastic. But the normal one, you can leave miniatures in it for months, and you'll
You
be
really
fine.
can. Actually, I've left
I've
miniatures in
forgotten
them
models
so
in
long
there.
that the Simple Green is evaporated to nothing.
Yeah,
And
that happens.
The plastic is fine. The plastic is absolutely fine. You will not damage your miniatures with Simple Green. Random Roy, to whom it Matt concern. I asked this for Josh sit and talk, but missed the deadline. This time it's not my reading.
You have to
yeah.
read more.
Random Roy types like I talk. Oh, there's so much he wrote. We were wondering who would win out of 2,000 points of Centurion Devastators, so anybody else because they're terrible, loaded with bolters, or 2,000 points of
Grots.
I don't know. Well, if you're playing objectives, the Grotch is going to win.
Yeah, but if we're talking 2,000 points, you've got I would say even if you had good shooting on the Centurions, you'd be hard to mull through that many people.
2,000 points of grot.
But 24 inches apart, so you would have to, how many wounds, like we would do the math on that, but how many points
Okay,
is
so you
grot?
look at three points of grot, so you're getting what, 600 and, I can do math, 633.
Yeah, you're not
grots.
going to do that many wounds.
And squads of 10.
yeah,
And you're gonna kill two squads, so you're gonna kill 2 squads of grots per Centurion team. You have 2 weapons.
the Centurions are 225
No, hold on, you need to do that.
points. For 3 basic Centurion devs with heavy bolters and hurricanes, you're about 225 points.
Oh, that's not bad.
So you're going to get 8 3-man squads.
Kicking the table.
And I don't think you're going to
Okay,
do
so-
it at all.
I believe the answer to this question is I don't know, don't care, and would never want to try.
No.
Sorry. Wow, I think I'm in a mood today.
So, well, that one's for Josh.
Yeah,
But
we skipped those ones.
Yeah.
So I'll finish with your question. 2,000 points of grot starting in 24 inches apart. No psychic, no characters. Space Marines get chapter tactics, rerolls, and command stratagems allowed, but only the starting CPs each. So I'm assuming the ones you mean in the rule book, not the codex. What are your thoughts? How would this play out? Do you have enough grots? No, we don't have anywhere close to enough grots. Do you have enough dice? Are there possibly play using mark? No, I would never do this. I'm not wasting any more of my green paint on grots. Also, there's a scope. Wait, is there scope for any of these kind of experiments? What kind of battles? No,
Oh, no, it's perfect scope. If you want to paint all of those models and send them to Steve and I, we will test this out. And we will
Actually,
make sure it goes.
in all seriousness, okay. Mike will come back because you live like an hour. You're 2 hours away. Okay,
I'm
so
here all the time.
Mike will come back if somebody paints us. Is it 18 Centurion Devastators with heavy bolters and
24.
24 Centurions
Right?
with auto the Hurricane bolters and heavy bolt guns or heavy bolters and 633 grots. You know what? 630 grots. I don't want to be ridiculous.
Yeah, let's not get crazy. Get
Yeah.
away here.
So if you do that,
no more
and
pennies in
then
Canada.
well, send that to us. I promise we will give you the answer.
100%.
Also, you'd be
My hero.
Exactly.
I have sent devs for days.
Also, what would you do with it after that video?
Oh, I can actually help with that question.
We'll go back to
I-
this.
I
We're
just
gonna
did
go
that.
back
I'll
for
come
it.
back to that.
Okay, Catfish 666. If you could change anything in AOS, what would you change? Ooh, you're very new to the game. What would you change? Random turns. Gone. Get rid of them.
Yeah, because I've been wanting to play Age of Sigmar a lot. I just played it yesterday. Spoiler: you're going to be getting those videos pretty soon.
Yep.
Real
soon,
And we
actually.
actually had a big discussion afterwards. If I could change something, I know Steve's going to have his own. What he wants to change, they need to take the blobs that people can bring and just make them smaller. Because in every game I've done so far that there's a blob, it ends up I can deal with everything but the blob, and then the blob ends up doing about 90% of the actual work. Not because they're great, but because you just can't deal with it.
Hordes should be limited.
Yeah.
Hordes of 40 is
Hordes,
too much.
blobs.
These units with 60 is ridiculous. I would change that, but I'd probably. You know what? Honestly, I think I changed that before I changed the random turns.
Yeah. Because if you got rid of that, then the random turn is not so bad. The way
40
the combat
skeletons
works.
is what, like 240? No, a little more. 40 skeletons is all you need, and you just run over everybody.
Yeah, so get rid of blobs.
Get rid of those giant blobs. Okay. Oh,
It was.
wait, no, it's never mind.
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead and read her.
So.
Tombstone
Yeah,
Haymaker.
Tombstone Haymaker. So at Steve, how would a beginner find a group to start playing D&D? So I just started playing D&D. I played Vampire the Masquerade when I was a kid, and I played BattleTech. So I've been into role-playing games, but just recently D&D. Honestly, your local comic book stores or gaming centers, like if you have a place that people can go to play Warhammer, go there and ask the owner, because more than likely they have a D&D night. And a lot of them have like the open adventuring, like anybody can show up and just kind of grab a pre-made character and see what it's all about without investing any money. My local city has that, and it's a tiny town. It's a town of like 20,000 people, which is not that big, and we have it. It's called Adventurers League, I believe. It's like Friday Night Magic, but for D&D. So that's what I would do. Go check your local comic book store.
Thankfully you were here, because
yeah.
I wouldn't know how to answer that.
Yeah, because it's super. You don't go around telling people on the street, "Hey, I play D&D," but
Like,
that's a good way to figure it out.
I've only played D&D with Matt or at work. I've only played Warhammer with MiniWarGaming. Like I was never the guy who found that group. I stumbled into MiniWarGaming to play while gaming here. So yeah, I wouldn't have to help you at all.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm in that same kind of category of like I've always liked D&D because I played it when I was a kid with my dad.
Oh, really?
And
That would have
then-
been awesome.
And then I never really played since then until I just joined you guys.
Yeah.
So, it is tough,
And
but
then we made
if
the
you get
same
yourself out
character.
there and it might take some
I'm too shy for that. Like,
a
I'm
couple
not
of days of
shy.
you just go out there, put yourself out there, and if at the end of the day you come home and feel super embarrassed, just keep doing it.
Yeah, but it's all like mini war gamers, right? When you meet your other kind, you're like, oh, another person.
Well, the thing is,
that's how they're gonna
Exactly.
be.
I'm gonna assume you have a similar problem like that I have because, like, I'm not exactly a shy person. Like, I don't mind being in social situations, but like, I never would go up to a store and be like, "Hey, I feel like playing D&D with a bunch of people I don't know. How do I do that?" Yeah. So, but just do it, I guess. I'd
do
be a
it.
coward.
I mean, if you don't go there, the answer is going to be you're not going to find
You'll
them.
never play. Or maybe you just meet some really good buddies and you just you
you might be
gotta
friends
try.
for life. You never know.
Actually,
We
let's go back.
gotta go.
We gotta go back.
Yeah.
Stream. Oh, somebody's texting. Pick next. Nope. Kroll 646. Hi, Steve. What do you think the next 30K Primarch will be?
Talking about this too.
Why are you doing this to me? I don't think we're gonna see it. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, we were talking about 40K. I
Talking
didn't
about
see
40K.
that. So I honestly.
Okay, so 30K. We just saw Sanguinius.
Are you answering your phone during stream?
No, I was trying to. I for some reason I had a feeling.
Under the desk.
I had a feeling it was him out there. I don't know why. What were we talking about? Oh, so Sanguinius looks derpy as all heck. The Sanguinius model looks messed up. The arm looks really cool. Did we talk about that? We didn't talk about that yet, have we?
What?
I hope the Sanguinius model has a bad photograph. Bad
Oh,
angle.
the
His torso looks like his.
the
I don't
arm?
mind that. I think his torso in that photograph looks to be twice the size proportionally than his lower half.
maybe it's just the photo.
And
Right?
yeah, again, hopefully this is the photo, but his laurel's in the wrong spot. Whatever. I would. Okay, so who's left? There's Lion and Khan. So I think if I was a betting man, it'd be Lion because he was originally planned to be in the next book. So, and that was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So if 2 years ago they were planning him in the next book, maybe they had, because if it was a plastic kit, they would have already been starting on the miniature at that point.
Yeah, it'd be
I don't
in
know,
production
because
already.
they take years, right? So whereas the resin ones, I don't know how long that takes. So I'm going to assume, I don't know, I would assume that the Lion would have been started working on back then. But he got pushed into the book, so that sculpt might have been held on. So I just think it's more likely we see Lion than Khan, and there's only two left. So there's only two left, right? Yeah. So that's my thinking. I don't know how anything to back that up. It's more of like I'm frustrated. I love your question, but I'm frustrated with 30K. The whole not knowing, this whole state of limbo the game seems to be in. Yeah, we're heading. I don't know. I want my Dark Angel so bad. I don't know. I wish I had answers for you. I wish I had answers for me. Sika?
Well,
It's from Matt. I'm not even reading questions from Matthew.
No.
Matthew's answering questions?
No, Matt. It's a question
it's
for
question
Matt.
for Matt.
Oh.
Sika didn't follow the instructions. Big Mikey. It's for Matt. You know what? Whatever. I'm reading Matt's question. Matt, thoughts on what's been released the new? I'm not reading your question.
Likes, dislikes from what the.
Oh, it's Gene Store calls. I didn't know what that thing meant, so I thought it was something else. I haven't been following Gene Store calls.
It just got leaked. It's like so early. Like
I haven't been following the Gene Store calls stuff.
no, it's probably going to be very cool. Like most of the last codexes in
Yeah,
release are going to be. It's probably going to have like
'Cause
the
they're
most coolest little things.
they're
to
pretty
it.
bad right now.
Yeah. Well,
They're pretty
the
bad.
only index are we remaining, right?
Yeah, but like orcs were indexed and they were doing fine. Yeah, but they're
Yeah, but then they were like, oh, let's make it crazy.
all right. Aslog, just get those damn winter tires put in your car. Right? Who are you talking to?
Oh, that was me, and I did. I forgot to mention the last open vault, guys. I did put the winter
Oh,
tires
you made
on
me
my
say
car.
that word. I was just reading.
You bad boy.
I said the D word.
But yes, I do have winter tires on my car, and Mike, who's a mechanic,
yeah.
can talk about how good winter tires are.
Well, Oslog, yeah, we were just literally walking to lunch. He drove the 100 feet it takes. But we were talking about winter
It's
tires.
minus
and
20 out there.
people are like, oh, you don't need them. You need them. It's Canada. There's the roads. You can't even see the
I don't-
blacktop.
I don't need them.
It's great. Well, you've got a truck loaded with BF GTAs. They're winter rated, so you're fine.
I said I don't need them. I didn't say I didn't have them.
But
What
you
is a
have them.
I don't need
BFGTA?
It's like, tire BFG.
Moving on. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. This is not a. They don't want to know car stuff. It's like.
Okay, we're done with the posts from the Vault members because they asked a bunch of other people questions. So I think Josh did a poor job of saying it was me next, or he doesn't want to talk to Matt, and I'm sorry that I'm here. Hobby Tyrant. Greetings. Best way to choose an army, models, lore, or rules. So that's different for everybody. What's it for you?
Those are literally the 3 things that you would use to pick an army.
Yep.
It's a rule set. If you want to go be competitive, go by rule set. Figure out what's going to be competitive, what you can use in tournaments. For me, I go by like the models and the lore. That's why I play Space Marines, even though they're poopy. But I play Space Wolves because they look amazing, but they're poopy.
Yeah.
Right. I love AdMech because mechs. I was a mech warrior guy, but they're poopy. Anyway, so I go for models and lore and fun.
My order is models, rule set, lore. Lore's cool. I'm not saying lore's not cool, but like my Beastmen, they're not a great army, but I love the models. I'll play them. Rule set. I love my orc rule set. I love this tons of dice and and orcs should have been my first army a long time ago. But yeah, but models, rule set, then lore. Lore's cool. I'm not saying lore's not cool. That's my order.
Yep.
But models first for me. Kong the Jormungand.
I don't get to do that.
What is the best angel, Dark Angels, and why is the 9th with AB armor and what? Why is it the 9th with AB armor and flowing golden hair? Is Blood Angels the 9th Legion?
I'd have to look it up.
I'm going to assume Blood Angels are 9th Legion because he has AB armor. I don't know what that means. And flowing golden hair. He's the only one with flowing golden hair, and he's an angel. So
maybe just because we're live and your brain's like trying to figure what people are saying.
No, I'm pretty sharp all the time.
Yeah, I'm not.
9th Legion is Blood Angel.
Okay, why is it the best Legion? I think Sanguinius is one of the best Primarchs. Actually, Blood Angels is one of the. I think they're a pretty cool Legion. I was going to do them, but as my loyalist Legion, but then Lee jumped on them, so I did Raven Guard instead. But yeah, I think they're cool Legion, but no, he's not the Lion's the best Primarch, the best Angel because he's surly, he's arrogant, he's self-entitled, all the things you want to be in life. And bitter. You gotta be bitter. Can't go live without being bitter.
It's Dark Angels.
Yeah.
They're like the emo.
I just my big love for the Dark Angels is the fact there's 3 colors in this one army. That's why I like them.
That's it. Easy paint scheme.
3 armies. Dralzgek. Hey guys, can you give me insight on why Mega Armor doesn't increase the toughness of orcs? Also, how do you feel about it? Does increase the toughness of orcs, not the toughness value, I guess. It gives them armor,
Yeah,
right?
like why would Terminator armor doesn't give a Space Marine higher toughness?
Terminator is garbage. It is. It is. Come on, tell me it's not.
It is.
It's in the wrong game right now.
Do you especially with this question, like right now in 8th edition, you pay a premium for toughness. Like, and you always make a sacrifice. Like, for me to get a strength 5 Marine, I have to get an aggressor, but then I lose my save. Like, there's always a trade-off. So if someone had armor that gave them not only like a crazy good save and a higher toughness, that would be really good. And orcs don't need any more good stuff right now.
That's true. It's true. That's a whole. Okay, actually, I was going to add more to that, but I see a follow-up question. Okay. Yeah, I'll get back to your. But yeah.
Yeah, put you on the little.
Yeah. Say one. Malicious? Anyone? Steve? Oh. Steve, why are you so fixated in the panel gauge? Because there's this tool in the Orc studio, or sorry, the Fantasy Studio, which I didn't recognize. Like, I didn't know what it was for the longest time. And so every now and then I ask people, I might have asked you one of the last 20 times here, do you remember what this is? Nobody has known what it is. Thankfully, somebody sent me an email to tell me what it is. Now, finally, because I did it on a live stream.
I'm going to go look. Is it
I know what it is. It's called a panel gauge. I found it.
I've been coming here for like 4 or 5 years, and I've never.
You know the one that everybody calls the foot measuring device?
But remember, I was going to say, this is the first time I've ever played in the Orc Room.
No, it's in the Fantasy Studio.
It's the Fantasy Studio, and you're
You know, whatever. I'll show you later.
foot gauge thing.
Yeah,
check it out. There's a lot of weird stuff in that room.
But I get fixated on things when a bunch of people who you want to call your peers are just so sure they're not sure they're right. They're just sure you're wrong and choose to just stick with that, and refuse to take the evidence provided and add other pieces of evidence to said device. Now, if anybody in the room wants to defend themselves, chime in. Add to the conversation. Feel free.
He's trying to bait me.
Yeah.
Like, you know he was listening to me? No, you want to know why? So many wanted to smash me in the face with an easel. Cullen, that wasn't you. But so many
Someone
wanted to...
threatened you with an easel?
No, I jumped in the chat for like 2 seconds, and the one thing that pops up, we should just order one of those easels and smash Steve in the face with it. I'm like, whoa.
That's
Not gonna hurt
aggressive.
him. Have you seen this face?
Yeah, but it was
Might hurt his face on his face.
yeah, I didn't know. I don't like not knowing what things. Okay, so I fixate on things. It's one of my many character
Flaws.
strengths.
No.
Okay, different.
I wouldn't believe
No
it.
way. But when I don't know what something is, I want to know. And then when people say, "Hey, it's this," I say, "Well, it can't be that because it doesn't." Like, I understand how this kind of looks like blah, but I can't because of this, and I just want to know more because then when somebody says, "No, it's for sure this," and I can see that it's clearly not, it makes me want to know even more, and I just literally fixate on things. And then somebody's like, "Hey, I know what it is. It's panel gauge," and they show me a picture, and like I start googling, like, "Oh, it is." So, you know what? I should thank you. I don't remember your name because I read all the names of people. Sorry, I saw that person. Go ahead. Aaron 1109. Steve, I'm thinking of making a 30k militia army. Thoughts on Malkadors and Thunderbolts? Should I bring them in pairs or redundancy? I don't know anything. Do you play 30k? You don't play 30k at all, do you? No. I don't know anything about the humans. Oh, what's that? What's the Infernus? Take the Infernus. Is Malkador Infernus? Take the Infernus tank. It's all kinds of not fun for your opponent. Yeah, sorry, I can't help you. I just don't know anything about them. I don't play them. Matthew kind of does. I'd ask him next, and he is in a couple of weeks, I believe. I'll read one.
Hey Steve, Primarch Battle. Oh, sorry. This is Zerglurgdurg.
I love this guy's name.
This is a second.
Zerglurgdurg.
Zerglurgdurg. Hey Steve, Primarch Battle Royale before the heresy, so no chaos shenanigans and only melee weapons. Who ends up winning?
We had this discussion yesterday. Did we have it yesterday, Colin? Yeah, we had it yesterday. And
he's not talking about like 30k. He just means
Primarch
like
Battle Royale.
with just melee weapons.
Okay, so, oh man. Okay, so you have a few of the really good fighters.
But buddy, are we talking about like alive ones? Like, this is a
Let's say that the 18 known brothers are together. Everybody's still a loyalist.
Everyone's still good.
But they have to fight to the last man. So I'm gonna remove Horse from the equation.
Yeah.
Because he's too much of a Mary Sue. He's gone. He's not.
So
he's not gonna
take him out.
So we're gonna look at the best fighters. We have Angron,
Lehman Russ.
Lehman Russ.
You have to have Lehman Russ in there.
Sanguinius, the Lion.
Fulgrim or?
Nah, I wouldn't put him in. Those are the
You
four
would- yeah.
most likely to win the ultimate duel.
I think it would come
However,
down to, yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead.
see,
All the info
I think
first.
Kurz might be sneaky enough to
Yeah.
steal a victory.
Yeah, but it's a battle royale, so there's no sneakiness, right?
There
It's
might
like-
be if there's a Rocky from to hide behind.
Yeah.
Battle Royale, that's like
Nobody
a free
sees
for all,
me.
or is that 1v1, 1v1,
A battle
1v1?
royale is
Yeah, battle royale would be a free for all, right?
Yeah, it could be like
so
a free-for-all.
in a free for all, it's literally a roll of die. Any one of them could win because of anything could happen.
so we could say free for all or like a round robin, where it's like everyone gets to fight everybody else.
And that's why I think Kurz might have a little bit something there. So I think Sanguinius and the Lion might be too honorable to win. I think Angron, who probably wouldn't win an ultimate duel with everybody, could stand to win because he would just keep going
aggressive. But at the end of it, I think that Angeron and Lehman Russ become best friends because they're both crazy killers.
Yeah, but if there can be only one, this is a
there can only be one,
Highlander
yeah.
type situation, right?
I'm biased to Space Wolves,
Yeah, I think Russ is a
and
contender.
Russ is he's. I mean, you know,
Like
Magnus did nothing wrong, but I mean,
I think this can be argued literally for hours on end.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. I just don't. I think if you just change the question to who's the best fighter, who could beat the rest of the Primarchs in a duel, even that's a question.
Yeah.
A question that goes on forever.
and you're
and
never
ever
gonna
and ever.
find people who do agree, right? But I think everyone's gonna pick theirs that they're rooting for. It's like picking a hockey team.
Yeah, we got somebody asking, what about Khan?
Oh, Khan just seems like he's not fleshed out enough to be a contender. If Khan wins, it's because the writers decided for him to win.
I mean, I would always say, they say like Mortarion being
Mortarion's
tough,
not a.
but he also has gas.
Well, the thing is, I can see Mortarion just being like, all right, I guess we're all fighting. Are we done? No? Oh, somebody killed me.
but-
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Some of them aren't meant to be fighters, right? Like Mortarion, he's a good fighter, the best fighter. No, but look at Gilliman, right? He's
I just see Mortarion trusting the wrong brother. and they get stabbed in the neck.
Why would you
But
trust
this is
anybody in a
Buster.
round
It's a
robin?
battle royale.
Like I tell you who guaranteed doesn't win, Tharius, because all the other 16 go kill him first. No shenanigans, and then the
Yeah,
first
no
ones.
shit.
Or I mean, or whoever he turns into, or like tries to disguise himself as
Nah,
first.
he's literally because they could.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
why
Because
I
when
geek
when
up
two
no
of the
shit.
Wait,
same Primarchs show
no.
up to the battle,
Wait a minute, I'm wrong. I know who definitely doesn't win. Dorn, because the Altair turns punching him to death, and then. We're from the bottom up. So Tharius
Oh,
and Omega
God.
definitely can't win because they're gonna kill him right away.
Yeah.
Same as Dorn. Like if Dorn starts to beat somebody, everybody else is just like getting up on him because Dorn's the worst. Like you know how everybody's a hockey team. Like I'm not for that. They're fictional. They're fake people and stories.
Dorn is
but
like,
Dorn's the
yeah,
worst.
Yeah, the Canadians.
Yeah, 100%. But like Dorn is the Canadians. Man, Dorn's garbage. Who else doesn't win? Let's move on.
Yeah, I
'Cause
gotta,
I think when you put Dorn, like when you put Dorn where he belongs, the bottom of the dung heap, the conversation we did. Everybody wins at that point.
these are such good questions. All I'm reading, like, we literally like this is our normal conversations.
It
Where
is,
like
it
you're
is.
driving somewhere.
We've had that conversation.
We just
drive
had this
in.
conversation.
What are your thoughts? The new Orc Buggy says
VJ Morph.
VJ Morph. I haven't played a lot with them. I think they're in the Orc book. They're a little too expensive point wise. I think this is their only problem. I'm gonna play around with them real soon. I'm doing a Goth bat rep today actually.
Yes.
But I'm gonna play with them probably my next bat rep. Real soon you'll see them. But I think I suspect that they're a little too expensive in comparison to everything else in that book.
Yeah, for what you get out of it, if they were to drop the points, it would be you could bring them en masse, which is I think what you're meant to do.
Maybe. I think.
But they're fast.
I
And
think
that's what's
other
really
armies
nice.
would. Yeah. Other armies would like them, but orcs they don't really. Yeah, I don't know yet. Wrath of Bambi. Why does Bambi have so much wrath? Not really a question, but
Well,
then this is.
Saw his
like
mom
you-
die.
yeah, that's kind of what I was
Isn't
going
that,
with.
isn't that
Yeah.
the sad of Bambi then?
Well, no, it depends. And if you're
Oh,
sad
the
on life
vengeance
or-
of Bambi.
Vengeance of Bambi.
Vengeance.
And Gantz.
Vengeance. Not really a question, but in the Horse Heresy stream today, there was a Horse Heresy stream today?
I think it was Games Workshop is what he was about to say.
Games
No.
Workshop said they're about a third of the way to the end of the Horse Heresy content, including Titanicus. What?
Hold on, I think there's more.
They
to this.
said something?
Someone who saw that, help us.
They said something? Somebody link me something.
Someone, quick, do it. He's literally gonna fixate on this.
I
Talking
will.
about
I'm
his-
sorry. I'm
Remember
trying
the fixate flaw? I mean, positive. he
No,
was
but
talking
like you
about?
understand, like you're not a big Horse Heresy guy. Like I've been waiting for something on this. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta do some. Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, we're not done with that. We're gonna come back to that. Wrath of Bambi, get back to me. Lavarius, hey guys, do we like the Bolter Beta rule or are they poopy? I'm a fan. P.S. Happy birthday. No, they're. It's a good rule. It's not making the Marines a competitor, but it's a good rule.
No, yeah, we've been talking about this too.
Yep. It's a good rule.
There was no problem with the bolter. Like the bolter works fine. The cost is the price of the guy, holding it.
Well, the bolter and the lore should be a lot better. But you're right. The
It
cost
should
of the
be.
guy, you're paying a lot of points for armor and toughness
Like,
for a guy holding a bolter.
yeah, as a guy who has been trying to make a good Marines list to play against my friend who plays orcs and play here. The problem is there's no reason to bring
I
Brigadius bolters.
suspect though, we might be able to just spam a bunch of bolt rifles and be okay now. I don't know. I want
Maybe.
to play around with these, but
Because it's 65
you're
points
the
for a
game-
5-man.
yeah, or 85 for a Primaris
Yeah,
for better range, better AP, more wounds.
more wounds.
20 points more. You do it every time. So we're playing a game right now where he's playing with a bunch of bolt guns. Stay tuned for that one. It's going to be we're gonna learn a lot today.
We're testing this today.
Yeah, like we stopped our game. We're coming over here to do this and talk. We're gonna go back to our game. So I wish you asked this question next week because I'm gonna have a lot more information in a bit. He hasn't had a shooting turn yet, but soon.
Yeah, I will.
Meyer 0122, Steve, what would you do to fix Terminators? I don't know. I don't know. We've talked about this
I just
a
bought 2
thousand
boxes.
times. Ooh, I'm sorry.
It's well, they're going. They're going to be great again.
Terminators are just they don't fit in the current game.
No.
They don't do what their lore says they do. You can't increase their toughness. That imposes upon aggressors. You can't make them immune to more rend. Just doesn't give everybody a storm shield. You can't give them more wounds that makes them like custodies. You can't give them a better gun and imposes upon primaris. They've painted themselves in the corner with Terminators. The only thing you can do is lower their point costs until people start bringing them in games. And then I suspect Terminators have this. If this is the scale of point costs, too expensive, too expensive, too expensive, too expensive, still too expensive, still too expensive, still too expensive, and then
Way too cheap.
way too cheap. I suspect the line's that thin.
And then all you'll see is spam dropping bolter fire,
Yeah.
which is
Sure,
it might work, but it's just boring, right?
I
to play against something
I
like that.
really do believe I'll make up two numbers. These are not the numbers. 31 points is way too expensive, and 30 points is way too cheap. I suspect it's literally that kind of a problem. But I just pulled those numbers out of nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you can fix them in this current edition.
Like, if you want to know how to, like, the way I play them is you have to have a Storm Raven with them in it, and on turn 2, drop them down and guarantee the charge if it's going to be assaulty guys. If it's shooty guys.
Even then, you can get 6 aggressors instead.
Yeah, even then, you have to buy a near 300-point flyer to just deliver your over cost.
No, the flyer's still fine, but the cost you spend on Terminators are just better spent on aggressors.
It is.
Better spent on...
3 up save, 3 wounds,
There's
T5,
tons of things. There's tons of things better spent on.
or 2 wounds. We're going to have 2
They already have 2 wounds.
Yeah, they have 2 wounds, yeah, sorry, T5.
T5, but then they're too much like aggressors. Oh, sorry.
No, I mean, I'm saying that. I'm describing an aggressor.
Oh, yeah,
Why would you want a
exactly.
Terminator?
Exactly. Fog of Dreams, not Steve.
You said you used to play Vampire the Masquerade. Have you ever played any of the Magic? Oh,
Wait, you said that.
I
Oh,
think-
not Steve.
So,
This is Mike.
Yeah, so Fog of Dreams
Is asking
if
not
you're
Steve.
If you're referring to like Vampire the Masquerade Redemption and Bloodlines, yes, every year I actually take when I have time off around Christmas, I'll actually do playthroughs of each one still to this day, and I love them. Arguably, Bloodlines the best RPG game of all time.
Interesting. Never
Yeah,
played it.
that good for its time. Fantastic. Yeah, pissed off Christoph. I know I can't swear, but
There.
you'll get the reference, I hope.
These are the kind of things you got to do here. What?
Oh, okay.
Belfour, Steve, when are we getting Primaris squads and Terminator armor? Oh, we already do. It's called Gravis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to see the Primaris Marines don't fit in Terminator armor. We have Gravis now. Catfish, Steve, are you ready for Jello wrestling with Cullen and Josh? Am I wrestling with them, or is it Jello wrestling of Cullen and Josh?
Are you ready for the next one, or?
Someone keeps bringing up on
the video
live
go already?
streams something about Jello wrestling.
Is the video go already?
That video is private.
I didn't know. Catfish. Okay. I don't.
We got VJ
VJ
Morph
Morph.
again.
Steve, any plans to try orc looted vehicle rules? If you already have thought, I don't know. I don't think I plan on trying them anytime soon. I like to build one before I try it. I don't have time to work on one right at the
I
moment.
want to see if it works.
That's true.
I want to see if did they make it work? Because the 7th it was.
We have some, like when Dan used to work here, he had some weird custom built vehicles. Maybe I'll try one of those with the looted vehicle rules. I should try one. You're right. I will. So yes, now there is plans. I just don't know when.
Super cool.
Yeah. Malicious 91. What do you guys think about Astartes army rules getting the ignores? Okay, so this is an idea. Ignores AP1 and Terminator and Centurion armor ignore -1, -2. So this is an idea Luke and I had a while ago. I'm not sure which one of us came up with it. We've been discussing the Terminator problem forever, the Space Marine problem forever. What if Space Marine armor just ignored the first level of Rend,
So, like,
and Terminator armor ignored the first 2 levels of Rend? Is that enough?
Now, does it reduce the first level of Rend?
Or
does
just
it just
ignore
ignore
weapons
So like
one
a
that
power
have that
armor,
profile.
he gets hit with a heavy bolter, you still get your 3 up armor save. Ignores the first level of Rend. But say he gets hit by a plasma gun, it takes -2 instead of -3. It ignores the first level of Rend. Is that enough? Is that enough to keep
I
us
feel
on
like-
board?
I like that because that fits lore, right? They're supposed to be wearing the super tanky ceramic
Exactly. This is why we
armor,
think might be the way to go.
And yeah,
What about an all of it just negates 1 level. So even when you get hit by something with -2, it only does -1.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's,
ignores the
yeah.
first level.
okay.
And Terminator armor is the first 2 levels. So a plasma gun, which is -3, hits a Terminator armor. It's a 3 up save, so only -1.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant that the 2 still went 2.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it's just,
-2 for the Terminator might be a little
Terminators need
overpowered
a
because
lot.
I get hit with a missile and I still have my 2 up save.
Yeah, why not? Like these things are literally
Yeah.
meant to.
They're meant to be the
There's just not anything with the lore says.
Marines
they
are Birkin.
Yeah.
It's. Yeah.
But they were so overpowered last edition with all their free stuff. So more free stuff. Again, anything we fix the points.
Hey, it's our guy again.
Zergalurgadurg.
Zergalurgadurg.
Can you just ask more questions so I can say your name some more?
Yeah, I was like saying.
Okay, Zergalurgadurg. He's
Zergalurgadurg.
asking this time, how do you think they will make 40k models for other Chaos Primarchs, Lorgar, Parabo, etc., that are part of the Chaos Undivided and not, it's
How do
cut
we
off?
see more of the?
We
the
can't. So the rest of Zergalurgadurg's comment is Colin was falling asleep over there.
What's the
Zergalurgadurg says,
1437-24.
okay?
how'd you know
Lorgar,
you just heard the timestamp?
Parabo, etc. That are part of the Chaos Undivided and not specifically Chaos God.
Lorgar is easy, just make him a demon-looking thing. Like Be'lakor is a demon prince of Chaos Undivided. Parabo will be here. He's mutated by the what do you call that? What's the virus? I want to call it the technovirus, but that's Apocalypse.
That's Techno Fever.
No. X-Men.
Oh.
Da-na-na-na-na.
I
I watched that so much.
love that show. Yeah, I don't know. One day we'll see the models and just Google it, and people come up with conversions that are actually really cool to look at. Casual Lunatic 113. Steve, what should I get next to my orcs? I have 70 or so boys, grots, knobs, couple of dreads, a battle wagon, a bunch of old Gorka Morka vehicles, 143739. Are you editing? Are you working while I'm doing my sit and talk? This is the hangout hour.
Trying to? Fine. I won't do my work.
So yeah, those watching, try to keep your questions at like 100 characters or less.
Because it gets cut off.
Because it gets
No,
cut
that's
off.
fine. I can, as long as you give me the timestamps, I can.
143739 from Casual Lunatic 113. I have a bunch of Gorka Morka I think I have vehicles. But it's
And one or two of each character. What's next?
Boys, grots, knobs.
Ludas. Oh, no. DACA Jets. DACA Jet, plural. DACA Jets.
Yeah.
Buy the DACA Jets and then get back to me. Pay them.
But Ludas are still really good.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly an auto include.
Mike. Oh, and Weird Boys. Weird Boys. Ludas, Weird Boys, and DACA Jets, but in the reverse order. Mike, do you have any favorite 40k, 30k novels? Miso.
82.
82.
Sorry, what was that, Mike? Miso?
Shamu Soleri?
Mike, do you have any favorite 40k, 30k novels? You're gonna hate me. I literally
Make one up.
I don't read the novels.
No, make one up. Make one up with a different type.
He's actually
He
illiterate.
likes the Fall
I
of
like,
the Seven. The Fall of the Seven. It's a great book. It has a you should find it's hard to find, but he's been telling me about it for like it's his favorite.
So you're gonna think I'm weird. I don't read the novels, but being like a mechanic myself, I'm really into like the
Like an assassin?
Mechanicum lore. So I end up mostly just like reading the entire front part of codexes instead of reading novels
I don't read. I have Matthew read the books and then tell me.
when you're in bed, but you just
He
leave.
just
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
I look pretty nice. So
tell me my
sorry.
bedtime story, Matthew. No, but I'm not even kidding. Matthew reads all the books. Matthew or Josh,
He
and even
does read a
Luca.
lot of books.
Matthew, Josh, and Luca. Between the three of them, one of them have already read it. Chris read a bunch too, and they're all three of them really good at parroting back what the story's about, and I love that. Like it's like just tell me the story.
Yeah.
Roll
46.
Roll 46. Alfarius versus Logar 101 melee without any demon shenanigans. Who wins? Without demon shenanigans, Alfarius. So Logar is just no. Logar's. I don't think there's a discussion there, right?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Next.
Steve. Oh, from
It's Eagle X111.
101. Steve, do you know anyone who has painted the Warpath Strider miniature? And if so, any ideas for the mercenary style paint scheme for it? Thanks.
Wow, Eagle X11. First off, thank you. Your question fit like right to the line.
It did.
Nice.
You're great.
If you added a period, we didn't see
Yeah,
it.
it would have been a dot. We would have had to do that, but you like nailed it.
What's Warpath Strider? I feel like I should know this. He's gonna
You're gonna look it
do the Googles.
You're gonna do the Googles, the Googler.
Steve, do you know anyone who has painted the Warpath Strider miniatures?
Oh,
Corrupt Forest
it's
there, bud.
cool looking.
What game is it from?
I have
Oh.
no idea.
Warpath.
Mantic.
Oh, it's Mantic's 40K type thing. With the sci-fi shooting. No,
Beep boop robot.
I
That looks so
don't.
cool. That reminds me like the Ed.
All right, I'll bring it up on stream
RoboCop?
for everyone. Just
Yeah.
give me 2
That-
seconds.
that's, right. That's cool.
Wait, I'm getting it up on stream so they can see.
Mantic's miniatures are getting better and better.
I like the
So many
shoulders up so
buttons.
much.
Right, I like
That's
the-
like really cool. No, that's
Where do I put it? Where do I put it?
hold on.
It's like,
Put it right
like
here. Put it in this
this,
box.
so yeah, we're gonna. Yeah.
Can you see everything you're doing?
No, they can't see it. Oh, we got bits.
Bits, how many did I get?
We got 200 bits from Malicious.
Malicious. I think this is my
One
first.
for Mike, 100 for Mike, and 100 for Steve.
That is awesome. So those are my first 100 bits from a sit and talk, and
Really?
Mike has already got as many as me, so that's embarrassing.
Beep boop robots on the screen.
Well, I've been doing this for a while.
Beep, beep. Yeah,
You sit here for like 30 minutes and you get as many bits as me.
I like people. I like wargaming. It's good.
I was being sarcastic and kind of a jerk, so maybe that's why I'm not getting any
Did you pick
bits.
Mike? You too. Okay.
All right, so
Am I done with this? Can I get rid of it?
yeah, you can. One more second. Next thing is going away right now.
Sweet.
I
Did
can
it
get
just
that
fade out?
Magic.
Like,
Meyer0122. If you had to pick a new AOS army, what would you pick? Mike, you too.
Ooh. You want to go first?
Elves. No. Well, existing army. Okay. I have a bunch of high elves ready to be built for AOS.
200 more bits. He gave them to you, Steve, for being a
Thank
baby.
you.
Oh,
I am now.
for being a
I am
baby.
beating Mike. Yo,
I'm
what's
okay
up,
with
Mike?
it.
3 times as many as Mike, everybody.
It's
3
all
times
good.
as many as Mike. This is embarrassing.
Hey,
This
I-
is embarrassing.
For my first time, we've done this. Not this before, but videos before. But I'm glad that
There,
you're
bro. I'm
getting-
winning.
You deserve it.
Yep. Yes, I do.
So if I had to pick, I literally nearly exploded with the idea.
You're
of
such a
Deepkin.
trooper. He's so embarrassed. You're a trooper. Deepkin, really?
Deepkin. I love sharks.
They look so awesome.
And
They
like-
look so cool.
Yeah, the jaws off.
Awesome.
But I love like BBC Life when you see
Isn't
the,
that the-
under
the
the ocean
turtle?
stuff. So into that. And a
Oh,
shark! It's a freaking shark!
Oh!
what?
Melissa just threw 1,000 at Mike now.
Wow.
I win.
I'm embarrassed.
Just
What?
yeah, I didn't have Deepkin for me. They're just.
Who did
it's
that?
So crazy.
Malicious again.
Write it down. Write his name down, please.
Malicious. Oh, he doesn't like you now. Just saying.
Write his name down.
That's why I wasn't worried about beating
Why?
Steve.
I need to.
It's complex.
Come on. So, like, I'm gonna have to work with him later. Malicious.
Malicious.
Malicious no longer
91.
gets questions.
He says, hi, Steve.
See, this is why I don't compete with Steve. You just let Steve win, and he'll be your best friend.
Or he just like Loki beats you at poker, saying he's not very good at poker.
Yeah, I don't know how to play poker, guys, for sure. I don't know how this works. But he legit can't play Magic.
That's true.
Wow. I was like, am I going to get any help? You had a whole deck of just burn spells. Oh, here's a creature. Oh, it's a 1/1. Thank you so much. Next question.
No, it's an O2
fair.
that taps to
It
deal
was an
one.
O2 that taps for 1 damage.
No, to be fair, there was
Oh.
asterisks on that game.
There was.
There was no asterisks on that game.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
Hey, Mike, can you leave the room, please? You're beating me in bits.
Oh, okay, so Bellafor.
Okay, Belfour. Go ahead.
Who wins in a fight between your 40k orcs and your...
My orc.
Well, first
Okay,
off, I don't shoot, so the orcs are going,
Yeah. So both those armies roll really well for me, dice-wise, but there's so many orcs that they overwhelm the
Yeah.
Deacon eventually.
compare those two.
Oh,
Uh,
crazy phenom. Go ahead and read it. I'm actually sitting
You
here
just-
embarrassed.
Steve, what was the worst comment you ever got on a video? Did you ever get in a long-drawn argument with a viewer?
Okay, so my worst comment ever was that guy about 5 minutes ago said, "Hi, Steve." What was his name again, Colin? Write it down.
Malicious.
Malicious.
9-1.
Worst comment ever.
I told you.
Worst.
Remember that flaw? The benefit I said he had? Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you this. Have you ever had a long, drawn-out argument with a viewer? Yes. I can't tell this story because it gets really awkward. But I'm about to have another with Malicious.
Okay, next question. Steve, how should someone get started with orcs?
Buy 2 of the Star Collecting box sets and paint it.
They're
No,
really good.
rephrase that. Buy 1 of them, paint it, then buy another one and paint
No.
it.
Buy 3 DACA jets. Right?
There's your detachment. You're Battleforged.
Boom. That's all you need to upset
Oh,
your
wait a
friends.
second. Just buy like 9 of them.
Yeah. You would have
Oh wait,
no
there's
friends.
no boots on the ground though. But you have a lot of fun.
So you can just and 100 grots.
100 girl. Ooh.
Don't. Why?
Ooh.
Don't ask these questions.
Ooh.
Yeah, but in all honesty, the stuffing in the boxes are really good for orcs. They have a good assortment
So
of them.
the general rule of thumb is, if anybody asks you that question, it's go buy one of the start collecting box sets.
These are so good.
They are. The value's fantastic. It gets what you need. I mean, there's maybe one that's not fantastic for AOS, but they're all a really good start and really good value. The answer is always go to the start collecting box sets. Some of the greatest things Games Workshop's ever produced.
There's only one bad thing about the start collecting boxes, and that's when there's not one for your army.
Yes.
That's the
yes,
only
that's
bad
the most
thing about
frustrating one.
Yes. Oh, another one. Okay. So
Steve.
Apollon.
Oh yeah.
Neos. I suck at names. 01.
Buddy, you're doing a fantastic job. Steve, Termes, 4 preventable save and 1 more melee attack, not enough. 4 preventable save.
4 up invuln gives you cataphracti.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
people don't bring cataphracti now anyways.
That's true. 1 more melee attack's not going to make a difference.
No.
They're just in such a weird spot. I'm open to ideas. Like, yeah, I'm not going to bring them for that.
No.
I truly suspect we have one of those things of too expensive, too cheap.
Yeah.
Gotta find that
they've,
line.
rather than fixed terms, they just have come out with much better options.
Yeah.
So,
I think they're a relic of the past, and
unfortunately.
yeah. I think it's time to move on from the Terminators, but not that.
Oh, we have Fog of... Oh, this is my vampire guy.
I'm gonna
again.
actually close down.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Oh.
I'm jumping ahead.
Oh, are we? Malicious. I don't, buddy. You're gonna get him fixated.
No. Hold on. Give me a moment here.
Oh.
You know what? No. I'm also closing down the comment. You know what? Give me a moment to malicious. He's not cool. And then I'm gonna close down.
Has it been an hour?
So,
Yeah. Wait. What time we start?
What? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost there.
so 14:45:19 is Fog of Dreams. It got cut off.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll start reading it though.
What's the timestamp, and I can read the rest?
Sorry, yeah, 14:45:19. It's Mike. First, sorry I hadn't got your name when I asked my question before. That's fine. Second, I was actually thinking, have you ever played or heard of? And then I don't know the rest.
A Herd of Mages gaming system with White Wolf producer. Heard of the game Mages?
Oh.
Gaming system that White Wolf produces, the company that makes Vampire the
Yep.
Masquerade. Some version are Mage the Awakening, Mage the Ascension, Mage the 20th Anniversary Edition.
That made you check out though, because if we're talking about the mages that are in their universe, they do interact with vampires a lot. So
well, I
that'd be
think
really cool to
Mages
check
is
out.
its own gaming system.
Yeah, probably very similar, just
Okay.
the human side of it, which would be very cool to check out. So no, but I will Google that after this.
Has anybody given me 1,000 bits yet?
Oh, someone give them bits.
Nope.
Okay.
Though Malicious did say he has your number.
My number? He's called me out.
I don't know if he called you out, but how about this? We only have a few minutes left. Why don't we go through this and see
All right.
what we're best able to answer?
All right. I'm gonna close down the stuff.
But you gotta read through it though and see which one or two we're gonna pick.
Oh no, we're gonna go through them all. We'll shotgun them.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna close down so somebody else can jump in. Sorry, time actually flew pretty fast. We'll go through them all. So Plinko, Plankto, whatever 3.0. Wait, that's Plinko, Planko 3.0. I have a business campaign I'm running at my local Warhammer shop. I've become stumped on what I should start off week 5 in terms of. Okay, so
In terms of missions and narrative, if you have read the Lore of Vigilus, what are some ideas you can think of doing if you were running this campaign?
I watched a YouTube video from somebody who kind of summed up the lore, but I haven't read it all. You want to ask Matthew that question, or even Miles? I don't know if we give out his email. I'm not the guy. I'm not that guy. Unfortunately, you've been following Vigilus?
No.
Sorry, love to help you, but I'd be talking
Yeah.
my butt.
Sorry.
Wrath of Bambi. Would?
Yep. They ask how many years of Black Books are left at 56 minutes. You need to be a subscriber to watch it.
Oh, it's the Horse Heresy thing,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
which I believe MiniWarGaming is subscribed to Warhammer TV, so I will check that out after.
Yeah, I think this perfect. We don't see the
Oh,
chat
ask
that's
how many
going
years
on.
of Black Books are left. I couldn't follow that.
Yeah. That's because we're not seeing the chat.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. Colin, all joking aside, can you seriously write that down? I don't have the pen. I want to go into that. Or say the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I'm gonna check it out after.
Okay,
Okay,
cool. Thank you.
so-
Man, I'm going to... Do you have any Kleenex over there? It's bad. Read one. Go ahead. This is a shirt. Miso, you too. Steve, how do you think MiniWarGaming will change after the bunker? Do you want to try things like board games? More live plays? Man, I'm gonna sneeze hard. Things are gonna change huge. I'm super excited. I'll try everything. I'm not a big board game guy, but there are a few I really, really enjoy. I like Risk. But yeah, things are gonna change, and I hope you can all come down when you get a chance. You'll be here a lot.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Casual Lunatic, Steve, are you ever gonna get more Witch Cult and Coven stuff? I don't have Dark Elder anymore. I sold it to the studio.
Yep.
Which Dark Elder or the Dukari are so overpowered they were unfun to play with.
Balfour, Steve, when are you growing to grow? I think you meant going. When are you going to grow an excellent beard like Mike?
I just shaved my beard off. I'm not a. It gets so itchy, especially in the summer. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you and Josh do it.
He gave you 1,000 bits, Steve.
It's
Oh, we tied
brutal.
again?
Yeah.
By winning?
No.
Who gave me the bits?
It was malicious.
See?
You're cool.
Hey, yeah,
he's
see?
cool. All right.
Thank you. I would have put up with him all afternoon.
It would have been the rest of the day.
Life sucks. Just kicking all the sand.
You're the best, malicious. You're the best.
Yeah.
Right.
It's very hard to live with a beard like this.
I bet.
Just had a baby, and I have to cover my entire face so that it doesn't get ripped out. I work with my hands, and I weld all day, and it's a pain. So I don't recommend anybody do it.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
stupid.
horrible.
It's stupid. Oh, it's your buddy, and now you can be happy.
It's pronounced with
Oh,
yeah, I think we already read that one.
again, Okay.
Zerga look a derg! Steve and Mike, if you guys could make a new Marine unit, what would it be? Ooh.
I like this one. So can we work
I
want
want to see a Terminator inside a bigger type of Terminator armor.
like Inception,
Like,
like how a Marine goes into Centurion armor.
So we have a Marine who went into a Centurion, so a Terminator will go into we'll call it the Phalanx. And it's a Terminator inside a Terminator armor.
What?
But we'll call it
A
Lance
term
Phalanx.
So that's what he wants.
Term
to see.
Duckin!
That was
Turn out in.
VJ Moore. Thank you for that great idea.
That's awesome.
What I want to see, because I feel like aside from the Astra Militarum, you can't do this with Imperium. I want to see our version of cultists, or I know Black Town said neophytes, but they're still expensive and they have to go with other Marines.
Yeah.
I want a blobbable Space Marine.
It's called
unit.
the Loyal 32.
Eh?
It's called the Loyal 32. It's called the Guard.
Well, I know, but I don't want to incorporate other armies into it, or I don't know.
I think you have the old man mindset. I think everybody says it's all one faction nowadays.
Yeah, it's all one.
Got these kids these days saying there's only 4 real factions:
But is it when you have
Imperium and Chaos, Xenos,
like the Reavers almost did it,
and then
with-
the other
with their
one.
armor. I don't want
That's gonna be
scouts.
like, what's left?
Yeah, it's what's the. I mean, the
Steve,
Space Marine book's
Steve
already
faction.
so thick.
I don't know.
But I would like to
Hot.
see not a scout, but not a Marine, something in the middle that's pretty cool, does its job, but you can take lots of them and they die easily.
It's a Reaver.
Yeah, I just said that.
But they're useless.
But they're
Reavers are useless.
but they're useless and they're expensive. You can't blob them up very well. But that's what I want to see.
Crazy Phenom, Steve, Baldur's Gate. Remember that? Yes. We had just discussed this before we started this sit and talk. Colin's going to tell you the date we're starting right now. Colin, what was that date we said?
I don't know if you're trolling me or not.
If we don't just announce it, we'll never do it.
Who's doing it? Mike, do you play Baldur's Gate?
I've tried, but it wasn't a game I played early on, so the graphics aren't nostalgia for me.
No, we're gonna set a date right. Colin's gonna announce a date right now, and we'll get the party together.
What day works best?
Beats Bears and Battlestar Galactica.
That's not a day of the week.
It's any day of the week.
All right, I'm gonna answer the next question, and by then Colin will have an answer.
What's the best day of the week,
Beats
Steve?
Bears Battlestar Galactica.
So, M Mary 0122, Steve, what
Hello.
do you think Space Marines Codex needs rebuilt? The whole thing.
Yeah, point costs, special rules, stratagems. It needs a rejig. It was fine when it came out. The game is just the game has changed. Like I gotta remind people. I come up negative a lot. I gotta remind people the book was fantastic. It was well done, but the game has changed so much from when 8th edition came out at that time to
Yeah.
now.
It's almost
We've
been
had
2
big
years now.
FAQs. And I think, don't get me wrong, I come off super negative a lot. I think this is all a good thing. I think
Very good.
it's been all positive changes. I may beg on Space Marines, but there are other armies that are fun to play. Space Marines need to be updated to the, because right now it doesn't feel like 8th edition anymore. The game feels like 8.5.
Yeah.
Because it's very different when the game came out. So it just needs to catch up to the current edition. That's all. Now, I'm not a writer. I have full confidence that when they redo the book, Games Workshop will make it fun. If they made orcs fun,
Yeah.
like, it just needs to be, it just needs to update, just to catch up. Just to catch
Yeah.
up.
It almost removes some stuff.
Honestly, if you say goodbye to the Terminators, I won't
Like-
be mad. I get it.
There's so much extra, like, who has ever taken a stalker?
Oh, God, right? Right? There's too many things.
Why? Just they need to go into a call.
Like, all their vehicles are too expensive.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, they just. I know you asked Steve, and I play Space Marines very, very heavily. So this question matters.
I used to play a lot
me.
of Dark Angels, but
Yeah, but I mean the Space Marines have just too much stuff,
and
right?
most of it's trash.
And then and most of it's trash. And so why have 50
Comparatively
options when
to
you can
today.
only bring 6 that are half decent?
Right. Aggressors,
Yeah.
intercessors, and aggressors.
Yeah. And I know they'd upset a
Also,
lot of their.
Inceptors and aggressors.
Yeah. But
Oh, Hellblasters and aggressors as well.
Yeah. They'd upset a lot of people by resetting it, but I'm like, it just
I'm okay
pull
with
the
it.
plug on it.
It's true. Let's just, let's figure
Move
out.
on.
Let's move on. Let's figure out what the army is nowadays.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be what it was. Let's figure. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yep.
Is that it? We have more.
Oh, yeah,
Lord Gabriel 50. Steve, can you please play some narrative battles from the Warhammer rulebook, page 386? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll tell you what. I'll look into it.
yeah.
all
You'll
I'm
have it
saying.
in.
Well, this has been Mike and Steve, and Colin hasn't picked a date, so stay tuned.
What day works best, Steve?
Beats Bears and Battlestar Galactica.
Is that a date?
Just set a date. The man doesn't do anything anyways. He plays war games and eats.
How about
Usually at the same time.
that? Does Wednesday work?
Wednesday works. This coming Wednesday? Wait, does Wednesday work?
I'll let you pull out your phone for this.
Thanks, Mom.
Who else is playing?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I believe Wednesday works. So stay tuned on my channel. Should I be plugging my channel on work hours? That feels,
That's
feels
fine.
wrong.
We plug Rob's channel in the open vault. We can plug your channel here.
I know. It just feels like I shouldn't. I don't know. Okay. So on my YouTube channel, I've lowered my voice. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Mountain Miniatures Gaming, Wednesday night, probably 7 to 9, probably 7 Eastern time. We'll be playing Baldur's Gate 2 with at least Colin and I, and we'll try to fill that party up of 6 people, of people who can commit to Wednesday night. And actually, if you feel like you want to play with us, and you have a webcam and a mic, send me an email. I can probably tell you probably won't play with us. Maybe.
Convincing.
Well, I'm gonna give this the people that want to do it first, and then I'll fill up with other people. But you give it a shot. It might be fun. That's it. This has been Mike. I've been Steve. I think we're tied for bits, and give me a couple seconds to give me 1 bit to win this game. But it's not going to be in the next 35 seconds, as I just finished this long sentence waiting for that last bit to win our contest.
I get no control over the bits.
No,
You want my
so if I
bits?
can just get this one bit and another 20 seconds, just 1 bit is all Steve needs to win this competition.
That was a
And
joke.
Steve likes to win, but I guess we're not getting that bit. So thank you for watching, everybody.
The bit just came in.
Wow, how many did you get?
1.
One.
Yes! Thank you for watching Happy Wargaming!